father still going to be here? Is the son just?
Well, he's talking about I do, but
whole back end of this car has been completely replaced. Most of the front end's been replaced. Yeah, we're hard to find parts. It's got a company down in Toronto.
What do you do with it when you're not racing? Drive it around. Yeah, I bet you it does.
Is it actually gas mileage or mile or gallons? No, you don't want to know.
I know that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So what does she do in a quarter?
On Sunday it went 9:30s and 140.
That's pretty fast.
Oh, that's not it. It didn't even make it real fast. It should be 8s. CO2 pressure on the wastegates.
And what does that do?
Keeps it regulated. That's how you regulate the pressure of the turbos.
Yeah.
So
Versus that spring with the.
well, it's got the spring in it too, but the spring's only like a very light spring. So the spring brings it up to about 3.5 psi, and after that you set what you want. So depending on how much pressure you put on top of the springs, how much it
Gives you your boost
So
pressure.
it's just a pneumatic charge then?
Yeah. Yeah, it puts like a header pressure on top of the spring. So like if you just leave the CO2 off, it's like 3.5 pounds boost. So it makes like whatever 500 horse.
And what's it, when you go down the track, what's the boost on it?
Sunday it was 13.5.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't.
Not terrible then.
No. It wasn't.
that's crazy.
These look good.
Take cash or checks. Check's gonna clear before you get the keys.
Yeah, she's pretty gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to see this in action for sure.
And you said at the track you did what?
930 and 141.
Wow. That's good.
It's the body cheated.
No, it's Factory 5 is the maker of it. Like they build all these Cobras and everything else, and this is a copy of a 65 Shelby Daytona.
Okay.
And they all got destroyed.
Yeah, because I was trying to place it.
No, they're still they're
Really? I didn't think there was any of this body
yeah,
style
there's
left.
6 of them. There's 6 of them.
Yeah?
All 6 are accounted for. Yeah.
Because they had them over in Europe, and then I heard something about they dropped a couple in the ocean on the way over.
GT40s they threw overboard.
Oh, maybe I misunderstood what they were talking
No,
about.
I think some of the GT40s went overboard. A Cobra.
Like you wonder,
Yeah.
do you really need that?
Because they were wasted.
When
They
all you need to do
weren't.
is go in the
they were-
news.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Do you really need this?
Last year's stuff.
Honk,
Just
honk.
throw
Yeah,
to the trash.
and we're doing something different. So.
There's only 6 of these, and those 6 are accounted for.
Oh, okay,
They're about
then-
$50 million each. The real ones.
Really?
So, yeah.
So, how how did you get into this? Like, so how did you decide this is what I'm doing? And are you happy with everything that, is there anything you do different?
Oh, no, it's fun. I like playing around with this stuff. So.
Yeah?
Yeah, build it all myself. I don't pay anyone to do it. The only thing I didn't do was the paint.
Right.
I can't paint your body work, so.
Yeah.
Everything else I did.
Every time I go
Some
to
of the
do
stuff I do
something,
2 or 3 times, you know, you break
Right,
it,
yeah.
break it the first 2 or 3 times.
And it's a Ford 302 or
No.
351?
That's a 351 blower. It's
Right.
408 cubic inch.
Okay. Bit of a stroker.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful car. I seen this last year, and you were busy or something, so I didn't get to talk to you about it. But it's a really interesting ride that you had.
Yeah, it definitely catches eyeballs, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, and I didn't know what it was until I think I watched a couple shows on Shelby and what they were doing in the '60s, and this was their.
This was before the GT40.
Right.
Was 1965.
Yeah, but it was, so they had already done the Cobras, and they were looking for the next.
Well, the Cobra, the problem with the Cobra was the
Open
aerodynamics.
cockpit?
Yeah, the aerodynamics. It wouldn't
Right.
go over 180 mile an hour or something,
Right.
which wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Because the Ferraris were going like 200.
Yes.
So they made a body for the
Mhm.
Cobra. So that's what
Yeah.
they ended up with this thing here. So this thing is, 200 mile an hour, no problem.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful color. How did you pick out this color? Is there?
They're all blue. Like these cars were all blue. So
Yeah.
whatever. This is actually a mid '80s Porsche color.
Oh, okay.
My daughter picked it.
Well, stellar looking car. Really nice. It's an iconic sort of looking car that I didn't even know existed.
It's
You know what I mean?
definitely different. It's not just another Mustang or Corvette.
Or even another Cobra,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because like you can see 3 or 4 Cobras at a car show.
Usually a couple of them,
Yeah.
a couple of guys show up.
Yeah. So this is like a.
I feel what's funny. There's another guy. I don't know where he's from, but I've seen another one in Mississauga, at
Right.
a car show, and it looks very similar to this because everyone paints in blue. Like that's just the
Right.
iconic
Oh, that's
color.
the thing. Yeah.
And then there's a guy out in London that has one that he painted his green, and the same guy that painted the green one
Yep.
actually painted this, which was there's only 2 of them in, or at the time there's only 2
Yeah.
of them in Ontario, and the guy painted both of them. So.
And it, like a British racing
Yeah,
green.
yeah, he did British racing green, and
Right.
he finished it out like not like a race car. Like this is way too race car, like exposed aluminum
Yep.
and everything else. Because this is how the originals work.
Right.
Obviously, it's a race car. He made it all like nice, like it
Yeah.
looks like a.
Well, not a
It
daily
looks like
driver,
a Jaguar.
but yeah.
That's what he
Yeah.
tried to build. Right
And so
which
what?
is fine. Like everyone does their own thing.
So what transmission do you have?
This is a Turbo 400.
Okay. I guess there's got to be adapters then.
They cut the bell housing off, and then you bolt on a bell housing that bolts up to whatever. You can put a Turbo
okay.
400 behind anything. They put them in Toyota Supras.
Crap, shows you what I know. Because I got a Turbo 400 in my 68 442.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But they you know what a pump is? Like,
Yeah.
Behind it, so they cut it up. They bandsaw it off there,
Yeah.
and then they bolt on. I think it bolts on there's like 8 or 12 bolts that
Yeah.
the pump in.
Right.
The bell housing bolts
Bolts for
onto
that,
those
okay.
onto that. Yeah.
And what about rear end? Like Ford 9-inch?
No, that's an 8.8.
8.8? Really?
Well, those things are strong.
Yeah, because
Like 86 in that Mustang.
I had 2 Fox Body 5-liter 5-speed,
Yeah, that's the
and they had the 8.8. And
That's the housing here, and all the GM guys. It's funny, like the Cutlass guys and all like the
Yeah.
mid '80s guys. They just grab one of these
Yep.
and adapt it for their GM because this is the way to do it.
Uh-huh.
You can't build a GM rear end. Like there's not unless you have a 12 bolt. They're all made out of
Well,
popsicle
mine's-
sticks, right?
Mine's a weird one because I've got a in my 68. It's a 12-bolt cover, but it's a 10-bolt ring and pinion. It's Oldsmobile.
Oh yeah,
So it's got,
they made their own.
So they made their own version, I guess, of the Chevy rear end.
Yeah. They all
And
made their own.
all the gears are weird.
Yeah, no,
So
I
instead
know.
of 373, it's there's a take on it. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
there's a
37 something.
Yeah.
And then instead of 355, it's it's just all the gears are. So I've got a 308 open, and I just got to find a posi that'll go in there. You know. But anyway, beautiful car.
Thanks.
Have a great night.
You too.
Thank you.
That's right, right? Yeah. That these two. Yeah. I always like the Keystone.
Hey, how are you? Good.
I guess the cloud scared a lot of people away. Yeah. Hey? Yeah.
Yep, works good. Yeah.
Went to Mount Forest Car Show. Used to be free, now it's $15. Even the guys that park, like way down the side road, you can see all these young people around. Oh, really? Well, what pissed me off the most, I got my iPad just on my car. Yeah, out of the console. Someone went in my car, and it was parked right on the main drive, too.
Oh yeah, that's a thing too. Heated floor Yeah, and we're just like, I think I should get him. What is he? 2010 BMW.
Then the Google Docs.
Yes, yes. Oh, we're fun, yeah. Oh, okay.
It's on. It's all a napalm in the morning.
Thank you.
How's it going?
Not bad, man.
That's good.
How are you?
I'm good.
You here? Where are you parked?
I'm right there, man.
Where?
Black Cutlass.
Oh, didn't even notice. But then I didn't see that thing come in either.
No, it's got a tilt deck on it, eh? That is like friggin' cool as.
I didn't even hear him pull in.
With an air suspension, the whole bit.
Oh yeah, I've already been looking at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and take a look at it.
The other guys quit. That guy called me in the office. What did I do? He's like, give you a raise. Sweet. He's like, this guy Tim a raise too. I'm in his notes. I'm like, I'll have his raise too. He's like, yeah, we're driving around.
And then you toss him the keys, and he shows you how you can really do it. And I thought, okay, I'm going to throw my keys to this guy. Yeah. Burn the tires off.
Sorry, I thought it had a little You bet. I'll let you come look at it. I have no problem with cancel if the room looks good. Nothing gets done twice with my attorney. Attorney does all of it. But they, yeah, we're simply one of them.
So they have these, because my buddy called me. This one Wednesday, Thursday, week. Damn, on air right.
I'm trying to
I'm sure you go on.
In the tailpipe. Does it count?
Actually, 457, because of the style, it was probably one of the most successful. They sold 4,000.
Sticking my head in anything that's going anyway.
Come on, you gotta move this.
It's actually not that bad.
Most hunts, some are expensive. Better. Milliamps. That one's 3200.
Used to be for classes.
This car, this typical it's a difficult
And this was bonus.
One of the 218.
Okay.
70, 80, something up.
Okay.
Very rare. It's a long nose, so it's like there's 4 exams of the
Okay.
and there's just
Shouldn't have, just threw it in. Could be a different.
yeah, the later one.